Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to another episode of An Anthropologist Watches Ambrlynn Read. And if the sound is off, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna drive myself crazy with it. I apologize. Amber posted a video Sunday, I think this was, and so that would be yesterday, wouldn't it? Anyway, Amber posted a video. I missed it. I was out doing things with friends, so sorry. But I'm going to get to it today. I did manage to catch some of the live react with Kicking Geese. And the part I came in on was very upsetting. Not in like a way where I'm going to go ask to see the manager, but indicative of a downward spiral that I was kind of worried was going to happen. I know I have half of an idea of what I'm getting into here. However, I do know that a lot of this is kind of clickbait. The boyfriend thing is the clickbait. So is the hidden talent thing, I'm sure. Amber likes to clickbait us. It gets our attention. We click on the video. I mean, I'm going to click on the video one way or the other, but, you know, some other people may not. And now they see this and they're like, ooh. So there's that. And yeah, after watching Kicking Geese's reaction to this, I couldn't help but think that Amber is trolling, and she's playing into the fears of her audience, where everybody's worried that she's gonna turn to substances and become a gambler and start dating men. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's something people have been predicting. So I think a lot of this is maybe not an actual downward spiral, but maybe a performative downward spiral. Because if she does all of this now, then next year she can have a redemption arc. And everybody always likes her redemption arcs, so she's willing to risk it. On the one hand, I think she might be doing the things that she's claiming that she's doing. And on the other, I think she's doing it on purpose so that later she can recover from it. Kind of like when she stopped doing gummies. You know, I'm still not convinced that ever happened. But let us begin. She is sped up. Oh, I am an anthropologist by training. I am a retired archaeologist. And that's why I look at Ambrlynn kind of through the lenses that I look at her with. Not literal lenses, but... So that's that. Thank you to everybody who's supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. I really appreciate all of the support I've been getting. You guys have been amazing, and I know this isn't my last video of the year, but I get more eyeballs on this one, so I just want to say thank you to everybody. Seriously, you guys are amazing. This has rocked a lot, and this channel's gone a lot further than I thought it was going to, and it's all because of y'all. Seriously, though. I do appreciate it. Now, Amber sped up. We're going to jump in. It's a 16-minute video. I mean, at least she's blessing us with longer videos. Will there be an ending on this one? Probably not. Is there much of an intro? Amber is lounging in bed. She woke up this way, you guys. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Hello, welcome to a new vlog. I have not done my hair.
This is new. This is new, right? She didn't have a birthmark, right? Is it a mole? Did she have a mole? Am I just now noticing? I don't know.
See, I have not done my makeup, as you can see. I am cozy as can be, as you can see. I haven't worn this in forever, and it's just so cozy, and I love it. But I'm actually about to get ready for the day. I'm gonna go take a quick shower.
It's so cozy. Why do you pluck and pull at it? Why does she pluck and pull at all of her clothes? Like, the ones that don't fit, I get. But, like, the ones that do fit? It's got to be, like, a nervous thing now. She's like, I'm in my gym clothes, by the way, so sorry.
I don't think I'm washing my hair today. I don't really know. I wish I would have vlogged yesterday because my hair was on point. I'm going to put a photo right here. It was the day after I don't know. Some people say it's not.
I mean, anytime you have a filter, your hair is going to look mwah. Unless you've purposely designed it to not look that way, but she looks like she might weigh 160, maybe 180 being mean in this picture. Like Amber Amber doesn't look anything like this picture. I just but this is how Amber thinks she looks. I'm convinced of this. This is what Amber thinks she looks like. If you ignore this, because I only know that's her body because I know what Amber's body looks like, unfortunately. But I mean, look, her neck's all snatched, her cheekbones are all snatched, her face is all shapely, and then this hair, I guess it's gorgeous, sure. It looks dry to me, even with this. It looks dry. My cousin has naturally curly hair, so I know what that looks like up close. Um, Not that I like, examine my cousin's hair, but I know what naturally curly hair looks like, and this just looks dry and overprocessed.
It was the day after I don't know, some people say it's not crimping. I don't know, it's an actual crimper, so I don't know. It is what it is. But the waves were so pretty. I have never had my hair like that before. The only time I've ever had my hair crimps or in waves, whatever it may be, is when it was like half up, half down. But yesterday I wore it completely down with my hair like that, and it was just, I was obsessed. Like that is definitely a look that I am obsessed with. I love so much on me. I feel myself becoming like more confident as the time goes on, and I love that. So I'm just trying to find things that make me feel more confident and do things that make me feel more confident. Being on camera like this is definitely not one of them, but
Getting yourself like a gimbal or a selfie stick, what I've got one that converts into a tripod, would help with the whole like holding the camera and your arm getting tired, but whatevs.
but anyways, yeah, I wish I would have vlogged yesterday so you guys could see my hair. It was just like, it was a really good hair day, and I appreciate days like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go get ready. I'll see you guys when I'm done. So the whole
The Hey Cindy Lauper, what's up? The only person keeping Amber from vlogging is Amber, especially if she didn't go anywhere yesterday. Like, she did her hair, called it a day, and didn't took a bunch of thirst traps, probably posted crap on her TikTok, and that's the end of it. If you didn't, there's no one's fault that you didn't vlog except you. No one prevented it from happening. If you really wanted to share your gorgeous hair and how awesome it was all day long, then you just had to turn your camera on. You record with your phone, and you will not convince me she doesn't walk around with that phone in her hand 24/7.
whole time getting ready today, I've been listening to Trisha's podcast with Gigi Gorgeous, and I don't know what it is, but I have like I think I have a crush on Gigi Gorgeous, which is weird because I'm not really into like the whole femme girly pop type of thing. I think I have like a
Totally called that last episode. Girly pop. That face. Gotta make some new thumbnails for next year, so gotta collect some faces. Let's go.
massive crush on her. So that's a thing. So my hair
Cool.
is super messy today, but I actually am living for it. I live for the best. Anyways.
How does her hair look both greasy and dry at the same time? She looks very 80s. The hair is the crowning glory of this. But anytime she wears this like off the shoulder thing that I don't think actually fits her, but she insists on wearing anyway, she just gives off like the, especially with the big hoops, she just gives off 80s. So, and that lipstick, I know it's the same one she always wears, but it looks terrible.
We actually need to have a little discussion. I'll
Do
set
we?
you guys right here. I'm trying to decide what perfume I want to wear today.
Oh my God. However will you decide? I wish my biggest thought of the day was which perfume to put on.
Oh, I recently bought new perfume. I bought a bunch of these like little sample sizes of Marc Jacobs perfume because I've never actually smelt it before and I've always wanted to.
So you totally couldn't have gone to like the store and sniffed it in store. No. You have to order it and have yourself a tiny little bottle of each. I will give her those bottles are cute. Those are adorable little bottles.
So far, I've only smelled this one, which is Daisy Marc
Smelled?
Jacobs, and it's so, oh my God, I love it. There's a cat on the counter.
Yes,
That's
there
okay.
is.
So one of my favorite perfumes, which I've said this, is Versace Bright Crystal, and I have barely any more left, so I'm going to use that. I'm definitely going to have to buy more because it's barely even wanting to come out.
Girl, it's a perfume, not a body spray. Jesus Christ.
People are assuming that I have a boyfriend. No, I am not interested in men. I am a lesbian. I've said that countless times.
You've also told us that you're bi and you've clearly had crushes on guys. Why do we think she has a boyfriend? I'm very confused. I don't think she's said or done anything that I've seen that makes me think that she's got a boyfriend, so I was very confused.
The only man I would ever be interested in is Yo Mama. Am I joking or am I not joking? We'll never know. But in a recent video, I said that I'm talking to people, and just because I said the word people instead of saying like,
Alright, what the hell does Yo Mama look like? Yo. Yo Mama jokes. Anyway, sorry.
I'm talking to women or girls, people just automatically assume that meant I'm talking to a man. That's not what that means.
They don't. Did they? Like I said, she hasn't done or said anything that makes me think that she's searching for a guy. I mean, Amber has always thought that every man that exists is attracted to her because we can trace that behavior back all the way to the beginning of her channel and even before that. So Amber thinks she's a guy magnet and has always thought that, but there's nothing that has occurred since she's moved to Oklahoma that makes me think that she's actively looking for a boyfriend or has a guy that she's courting or allowing to court her. So I don't know where this is coming from. The only thing I can come up with is like Alex's Shook has put a couple clickbaity titles up, and they've said things like Amber's new boyfriend or things like that. So the only thing I can come up with is that like maybe people are taking Alex's titles to heart, which I don't know, I have mixed feelings on, but there's a difference between playing into something that she's also doing and making things up entirely. So,
Okay, so I just got back inside from walking Twinkie, and now I'm finishing up the Gigi Gorgeous. Oh my god!
your hair, her hair is gonna bug me all episode because it doesn't look good, and it doesn't look good in a way that's telling me like she's just okay. Follow my thought process here. Her hair doesn't look good. Her hair doesn't. Usually, when you see someone whose hair looks this bad, it's usually because they are absolutely not taking care of it. Not taking care of your hygiene is usually a sign of depression, like deeper depression than just like, oh, I have a blue day. So, seeing her hair look like this makes me wonder if she's in a deep depression and she's just putting a face on. I don't know if she really does think her hair looks so good. And if she does think her hair looks amazing like this, that also has me a little concerned because it tells me that she has no concept of what good hygiene looks like, which is a whole other thought process I just don't quite want to go down just yet.
And Trisha podcast. Imagine if they had a podcast together. I would die. I feel like
What is okay? Why are we okay? Trisha does talk like this though. This is her telling us what she thinks of us, which is that we're stupid. Trisha does talk like this, but I have noticed that since she's moved back to Oklahoma, she's starting to pick up her California drawl. What do they call? What do you call the California accent? It's a Southern drawl, or a Western twang kind of a thing. What do you call the California accent? Anyway, she's starting to pick that up again. So but it's heavy. It's very heavy here, and I think that's because she's just gotten done listening to Trisha, and she thinks she's Trisha. So it is unsurprising that she's talking like Trisha right now. And since Amber doesn't have a girlfriend from whom to draw her personality, I wonder if she's going to fall back on copying other content creators even more heavily um, to compensate because she's like a blank slate. She's gonna have a default setting in there somewhere. Like there's got to be a default Amber somewhere. But she's such a chameleon, she's such a mimic that she will find someone who talks or acts or looks the way she likes or thinks she likes at the time. Like I'm sure we're going to find some Gigi gorgeous traits popping up soon if she really is this obsessed with the woman. So there you have it. So right now we're channeling Trisha.
Like I could watch them for literally ever. I do have them on ×2 speed because that is how I watch literally everything because
Literally everything.
my attention span is so bad. Anyway.
I listen to things at a pretty fast click too, but that's not because my attention span is short.
Anyways, you guys, I think today's the day. I have been saying for a very long time, very, very long time, that there is a piercing that I want. It used to be my septum. I used to want a septum piercing really bad, but then I got...
No, you don't. No, you don't. One of my exes had her septum pierced, and oh man, it looked terrible. It looked terrible. Also, it was like constantly. I don't know if it just didn't get pierced correctly or something, but she was constantly having problems with it. No, you don't. You think you do. I don't trust Amber to keep her piercing clean enough for it not to cause problems.
Like a fake septum because I wanted to see how it would look on me. And at the time, it did not look good. This was back in like 2019. My face was a lot more round.
Ooh, 2019. How long are we going to be stuck in 2019? How long is 2019 Lynn going to be the ghost of Lynn's past?
It literally looked like the moon. Like It was like full moon tonight.
That's true.
Every single day.
Your face.
The first time I have done this.
Okay, so no, that is a new whatever the hell these things are. She's got a new one down here. I know they're like pimples or something, but they're like bigger than pimples. This is around. Did I start watching her in 2019? No, I watched her before that. Much longer before that. When I first started watching Amber, one of the things that just kind of blew my mind was that she was perfectly round. Her head was perfectly round and her body was like perfectly round and she looked like a cartoon. And I was just completely blown away that someone could look like that naturally. And that was one of the first things that I noticed about her. And I was just like, I have to keep watching. Is this really real? Like why? So yeah.
Some of these hate comments, I am just like, damn. My face is still really big, but nowhere near as big as it once was. I will say that. So I'm not really sure how a septum piercing would look on me now, but the practice ring that I had back then has scarred me from ever getting that. So that's not what it is. It's something different, and it's probably not going to be a big deal to all y'all, but it's just something that I have wanted for literally so long. And I used to have snake bites, by the way. That's why
I know.
I have those two little dots there, and I have this nostril pierced. So I've definitely got some piercings. You know, my ears are pierced. I used to have my cartilage pierced. I've actually pierced it 3 times, but
cool.
My cartilage never wants to heal. I don't know what it is. Some people can't get their cartilage pierced. I might be one of them. But there is another like low-key piercing. Like it's low-key.
That just sounds painful. I have a lot of friends who've had their cartilage pierced, and it just gets red. And that was another thing my ex had. She almost had blood poisoning because of a piercing in the upper part of her ear. Piercings are tricky, my friends. That's the lesson you should be taking away from this.
I've been wanting for so long, but I've just been scared because I don't like needles. I have piercings. I know, I get it. I've always been super scared every single time prior to getting a piercing.
You're so quirky.
Honestly never felt like I maybe deserve this new piercing. It's kind of like putting glitter on a pile of poop. Like what? But I have been
But you put glitter on all the time. Why is it different now?
Feeling more self-love for myself, and I have been caring for myself more, and I have been feeling more confident, and I don't feel like a pile of poop anymore. That's a good thing. I feel like maybe, a new piercing would be fun. I got the fairy hair. Who knows what's next, but...
You are truly reliving your teenage years. Like, you are truly embracing the TikTok teenage look. You are definitely glomming onto the lingo of the children these days and the speech patterns and the attention span and all of the things that are presented on TikTok. You are being a good lemming, and you are a mid-30s-year-old woman. No, she's 32, isn't she? That's not mid-30s yet. Let's be nice. That's not mid-30s yet. But you are a 30-year-old woman who's acting like a teenager. And not in a fun way, you know? In the cringy, tragic kind of way.
Right now I'm feeling super anxious and super nervous. Like, I'm scared, but we're gonna go. I didn't schedule an appointment. I'm pretty sure this place can do walk-ins. I did some research. I found, a place that had like great reviews. So
your research skills do not impress me. I will not be surprised if down the road we have some kind of issue with said piercing and we blame it on the place. So
I'm nervous, y'all. It's like in the pit of my stomach, and it makes me feel nauseous, and I'm kind of like shaking a little bit. I know it's so dumb. It's literally just a needle. I'll be fine. I've been through worse. I had a full hysterectomy. Like, calm down, Ambrlynn. You're gonna be fine.
Wait to cross.
Okay, so we're downtown, and this is the place that I'm choosing.
Downtown. Check out this place, yeah? This is 2nd Street Body Piercing. Oh, that's where we're going. This is one Uptown. Uptown what? Uptown. Fuck you up. Uptown. Anyway. Car. Well, I'm just checking out the area because we never get to see the place. Got some of that nice, ugly 1970s architecture back here. That shit's ugly. Got like a dealership or something, or a municipal building. Where are all the decorations? Why is there no Christmas decorations? Where's the holly and the lights? And do they not celebrate Christmas in Oklahoma? I mean, granted it's Hanukkah right now, but still, I don't see anything Hanukkah-y either. What the hell? What's wrong with you, Oklahoma?
23rd Street Body Piercing.
What did you say, Amber?
I said my nose is gonna be sore for days.
And what else? Are you scaredy cat?
Stop.
Her face. Look at her skin.
Look
at this. Her skin is just breaking out bad.
I'm nervous, Mom. They know. I already talked to them about it.
Oh, I bet you did.
I'm very nervous. Are you super close? It feels close.
You're fine.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm nervous, but
All right.
I already got the let me show them.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
We have some cleaning solution and some gauze type deal type situation. So it's happening, folks.
You set? All right. Bye, guys.
You guys, it's done. And my mom is a hater. She just doesn't get piercings, but I'm obsessed. Oh my god, it was just a great time. We did it, and I actually really like it a lot. What do you guys think?
I think it hurts you a lot because your face is red and it looks like you've been crying. And you look, your facial expression is telling me that you're still uncomfortable because probably the pain. I whatever. I don't have anything wrong with nose piercings. I don't know why you would want both nostrils pierced though. Why not get an eyebrow or something? Like, get the snake bites again. I don't know. It doesn't look bad. Hey, but we got to go out and check out this mural thing on the back. Like, this is cool. I wish I could see more of that. That's kind of neat. Tells me that the area's got like some kind of like artist vibe thing going on, or trying to have an artist vibe thing going on with these murals here. You know, I would like to see more of that.
I love it. I haven't had a stud in my nose in forever. Okay, this eye watered so much, it was crazy.
No shit. Hey! It's like she heard me. Isn't that cool? Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at her eyes. Good job. That's gorgeous. And then comes down to this cool frame.
I was actually just standing in front of this.
Yeah, we noticed. Oh, man, that is cool. I'm gonna changes inside of it. I like this a lot. This is pretty. Where's the little placard that usually tells you something
It's so
about it?
pretty. I love it.
Hold on further.
So now we had to park kind of far because there was no parking. So, and then I think we're gonna go get something to eat. I'm not sure what else. So we're at Panda Express. I got chow mein.
Again?
And the
Is there nowhere else to eat in Oklahoma besides Panda Express? God damn it, now I want Panda Express. Their food's good.
Broccoli with beef because I'm obsessed with the broccoli. So good. All right, so my fortune today is share your mini talents with your community. Well, you
Yeah, where's that Lego update?
guys, actually a friend recently asked me this question and my answer is that I can touch my nose with my tongue.
Yep, we're saving that one too. She really is 5. Anyway.
I guess that's a talent. Oh, and I also got some Diet Coke. So I think what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna go to this place. It's literally right across from
Papa John's. So, I know she's probably not going to Papa John's, but it's funny. Or the IHOP. Sounds good too. I haven't had IHOP in at least 2 years at this point. Probably 3. I don't think I've had IHOP since before the lockdown. I think if I went to an IHOP and ate there now, I think I'd probably just get sick right off the bat.
from us, the Delta 8. So it's a smoke shop.
Oh, it's not hop, it's shop. Oh, I see it now. Delta 8. Gotcha. Reading. It's a skill.
I think I'm gonna get some Delta 8. My hair's so free.
What's that? Delta 8? Get some Delta 8. Who does that? And why does she think this is a power angle for her? Like, why does she think she looks good at this angle? She really does. Where in her head is this a good angle for her? It's not a good angle for anybody.
Frizzy, it's a mess, but I think I like the look of that, so
Somebody has to.
just embrace it with me. So I'm gonna go do that, and then there's a store my mom wants to go to. I don't know. So we're gonna do that, and then I
And then there's something my mom wants to do, but I wasn't paying attention.
need new foundation because I officially used my last bit of foundation today. So I have no more at all.
Oh my god. Run, Ember. Run to the store and get some more foundation.
And there's only one type of foundation that I use,
Only one.
and I need it. So I'm also gonna go do that. Okay, so Delta Hall.
Oh, you can see your liquid.
Oh yeah,
See through. Cool.
she's so funny.
This is where I came in. Lost? Huh. So she bought a vape.
So this is my Delta Hall. She shouldn't even be holding this. My mom is sober of everything. Like,
Your mom's sober of everything, but yet you talked her into going into a Delta 8 dispensary with you. I get that her mom probably is at a point where she's comfortable interacting with the world and the temptations therein, or else, she wouldn't go to the casino, I would assume. I don't know. But Amber knows this about her mom. This is another one of those times where Amber is testing her mother's boundaries. She wants to see how far she can push her mom, because currently her mother is the only transportation she has. So anytime Amber wants to go somewhere or do something, she has to call her mom. And I assume her mom works, so her mom is not available 24/7 to come take care of Amber and take her wherever she wants. And she's certainly not there to take her to go get Taco Bell at 2 in the morning. But this is another way of Amber testing her mom, because Amber knows her mother's clean. Amber is also fully aware that Delta 8 is not innocuous. And yet, after taking her mom to get her piercing and then to get lunch, Amber has coerced her mother into taking her to the Delta 8 shop so that Amber can buy things while her mother sits in the car. Did her mom go in with her? Yes, her mother's an adult and can make her own decisions. That's not the point. The point is that Amber is purposefully putting her mother in positions where she either has to go along with it or tell Amber no. And so far, I've not seen her mom tell Amber no, but we haven't seen every clip of every interaction they've ever had. So this to me is, well, it's disrespectful for one. I know that Amber won't see it that way, but this is disrespectful. But it's part of Amber's process of testing her mom. I forget what it was that she did first. It was right after she moved in, and she was basically testing her mom out, seeing how far she can push her mother's boundaries. And this in my opinion is a pretty big shove, which tells me that Amber's been testing her mom, and of course she has. And Amber has found out that she can go this far. And I'm sure her mom's been with her when she's bought alcohol. And that's, I assume, I'm slightly aware that that was the big deal for her mom. I think she also did substances, but the alcohol is a trigger. So she's definitely had her mom with her when she's shopping for that. Again, pushing her mom's boundaries. She doesn't have to buy alcohol. She could probably have it ordered. DoorDash around here delivers alcohol. So that kind of a thing. It's just, I wonder what this relationship is going to look like next year after Amber has figured out by that point exactly, or at least is comfortable, how far Amber's comfortable pushing her mother's boundaries. Like, is her mom going to become the next Becky, I guess, is my question. And that's not a slam against Becky. It's just the way Amber used Becky during their relationship. That's what Amber's looking for. And I wonder if she's not testing her mom to become the new Becky. Because Amber, I don't know if anybody else has picked up on this, but Amber talks to her mom the way she talked to Becky in the early years of their relationship, and even in the late years. Like the down talking, but it's kind of couched like a giggly joke. She does that to her mom, and she's been doing that to her mom. And the other thing that she does is just like dismissing anything about her mom. Like, mom wants to go to some store. We're going to go to the Delta 8 thing, and we're going to, very detailed, we're going to do this. Very detailed, we're going to do this because it's my idea. Very detailed, we're going to do this. And then my mom wants to go somewhere. Kind of a thing, you know? Even when she was at Walmart, I don't know, she went out shopping with her mom, and there was all that country woman brand cookery stuff, and Amber's like, oh, my mom loves this stuff. She loves any of this stuff. It's very dismissive, but
She doesn't do anything. She doesn't even drink. So this is the Delta. I've never actually had this brand before, but look at how cute this is. And then for free, he was like, you can have this. I got you. I was like, oh, okay. Delta.
see, every man wants Amber. She is unescapable. Her personality is so magnetic that every man is drawn immediately towards her and cannot escape her orbit.
Delta 8 liquid? Like, what do you do with this? You just drink it?
Drink it like a energy shot. Like,
I don't think
it
I'll
looks too
ever.
much like an energy shot to me. That's dangerous.
I don't think I'll ever put that in my mouth.
Are we sure it's not like a refill liquid for the vape? Because that's, in my experience, of which I don't do this either, but I have people around me who do. It has been my experience that the liquid goes into the vape once the vape is empty. It's like a refill kind of a thing. Am I wrong? I can be wrong. I didn't really see the bottle that well, and I'm not really paying that much attention. But
Ever. So, but I did get it for free. But
good
we got
for
that.
you.
Now you want to go to a place.
You guys see how she's just like rested this box right on her chest? It's just a plate. Her chest is just a plate. Like, she's got her little vape here, she's got her little bottle here, and then she's got her box of whatever, which means she's sitting like this. I don't think you can see how much I have to super crouch my back. But you do get to see my workout shirt, so hustle.
It's called City Trends is what it's called. So we're gonna go there. She's been wanting to go there, so we're gonna go do that now.
We're gonna go do her thing now.
All right, so I got some goodies. Okay, so I literally just got home, fed the fur babies, and now I'm gonna wash my hands, and I'm actually gonna clean my nose ring because I have been out all day long. It's actually pretty late at night right now. So obviously I'm gonna start with washing my hands. I've already done all this. Like, I literally have got my nose pierced before. I used to have
Really? I thought you were just born with that gold hoop in your nose.
snake bites, like a whole 9. Let me wash my hands real quick. Today's been such a good day, and while I was in the piercing place, I actually was recognized a few times. So if you guys are watching, hello.
A few times? Was there a parade in the piercing place? If you were recognized by people, why don't you have any of that on camera? Like, I don't believe you. Though to be fair, Justine Kicking Geese pointed this out, that like Amber's pretty memorable. So, and as much as she's going to like bingo and also to the casino, I'm sure she's created an audience there. Maybe that's how she was recognized. I just don't believe that people just recognized her and walked up to her. You're the best creator ever. They all start talking like Valley Girls too.
Hello. And I want to say the weirdest coincidence happened today, but it's also like a sign, I feel like. So
Definitely.
I've been talking to someone on Instagram, like, who wants to hang out, and we've been, I don't know, it's just been a little bit of time. They want to hang out, and I felt like good vibes from them. Like, I've had a lot of people reach out to me.
How do you get good vibes on the internet? Like, it's the internet. How do you get good vibes from somebody?
And say, like, let's hang out and stuff. And it's like, I always feel kind of weird about that because I'm just like a weird girly. So like, I never respond.
Oh my god, you're so weird. Because everyone else would just drop everything they were doing to go hang out with a rando stranger they met on Instagram. But not you, Amber. Not you.
But I responded to them. And one of the people that I was recognized by today was like, oh my god, can I get a photo? Like, my friend is obsessed with you. Y'all. Short story short, the friend they were talking about is the literal person that I'm talking to on Instagram, because they ended up messaging me and they're like, oh my god, you met my really good friend. And I was like,
Alright, we're taking that one too. This one's all kinds of full of good faces. Yeah, so I guess that would mean the person on Instagram is local then? Because otherwise the story doesn't make any sense. So there's that. Is this the friend that's been sending the lamp and the plants and the Lego dude? Which, you know, again, this person would have had to have known Amber's address, if not before Amber moved in, but or immediately afterwards, which means Amber has given out her address to them. They're not psychic. And if their good friend is the one that recognized you while you were off getting your nose pierced, that must mean that they're local somewhat to the area, because, you know, that just doesn't make sense any other way. So you didn't actually get recognized by a bunch of people. You got recognized by the friend of the girl you're flirting with on Instagram who's been sending you crap. So she didn't really recognize you because you're famous. She recognized you because you're the girl that her friend is flirting with. Okay. Violet just polishing that story off.
oh my god, like, if that's not a sign that we need to meet, like, I know you're watching, hi. If that's not a sign we need to meet at least one time, then I don't know what is. Because literally, like, when I met them today.
Who are you trying to convince that the two of you should meet? Are you trying to convince yourself, or are you trying to convince her? Like, which one of you is actually being reluctant to meet each other?
At the piercing place, like, they had such good energy already. So it's like the fact that the person on Instagram also has the same, like, really good energy. I'm just like, this is great. Sorry, I'm over here, like, trying to open this. I just think it's crazy because it's like of all piercing places, of all times and days and people, it's like, how did we run into each other like that? I just think that's so cool. So this is piercing aftercare.
I mean, not to put a fine point on it, but as Justine said, you have a stalker. How do you know the girl that came up to you and asked to take your picture? How do you know that isn't the girl on Instagram? Like, we don't know anything about this person, so I can sit here and speculate all damn day if I want. How do you know that wasn't the person and that was just their sneaky little way of, like, meeting you without meeting you kind of a thing, you know?
And then they gave me some of these, they're just like little sponge thingies to, you know, clean it with.
Gauze
on
pads.
directions it says spray before doing anything. So I'm gonna spray on there. Oh, and I know you have to like twist it.
Yeah.
It's good to like twist it like once a day. So it hasn't hurt all day. Like that shocked me, but it's good to twist it so your skin doesn't like grow on it or whatever.
Oh my god, I'm getting so nauseous. This is worse than her eating videos.
That's just for the lack of a better term here. There's no blood. There's no crusties. Like,
There's a reason why I work with bones. Because there's nothing... I work with dry bones. There's no fleshy bits on the dry bones. I don't do wet works.
no pain. This is beautifully done. I'm gonna get some antibacterial soap tomorrow. I forgot to get some today, so I'm gonna get that tomorrow. That's very important. So also clean. You can also use
It's also important to wash your makeup off nightly, because I am going to assume that will also aggravate said piercing and its healing process, so...
salt water as well. But when I got this done, I was like 12, 13. I'm 32 now, so it's been a hot minute.
You want me to believe that you got your nose piercing when you were 12 or 13? I understand in some cultures that probably is very acceptable and normal. I know that. But Amber's not part of those. Yeah. Amber's not part of those cultures. So, what either you... Wow. Okay. Either you looked old enough that you could pass yourself off as being 19, 18, 19, in order to get a place to give you a piercing, thinking you were an adult when you were 12, or did your friend do it? Is this one of those like basement piercing things where you put the ice cube on your earlobe until it goes numb and then your friend shoves a sewing needle through it? I have several friends with piercings like that too. 'Cause, yeah, or you're wrong, you're misremembering, or you're just being flippant. I don't for a minute believe your parents took you to get a piercing, because there is no way that I believe that as a 12/13-year-old, she walked into a doctor's office or whoever was doing piercings that many years ago and got a piercing just on a whim. No, I don't believe this at all.
And I got a really big bump right next to it, which is actually very common for people who get their nose pierced. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. Please, universe.
Girl, that bump on your nose is a pimple. It's just an infected pimple.
Don't give me that crazy bump. So let's just hope for the best. Knock on some wood. And let me give you guys a little haul of what I got today from the good old, wherever we went. City Trends, I think is what
She can't even be bothered to remember the name of the store that she went to with her mom's.
it's called. Okay, really quick haul. I got some perfume, Paris Hilton perfume. I just thought it was so cute. It comes with lotion and also shower gel. There's like
Well, that way you know it's high-class perfume. Bottle is cute, I'm not gonna lie.
a little scratch to smell it, and I thought it smelled so good. Plus I think the perfume bottle is adorable. Like, look at that.
It is
and
cute.
then I got this AirPods Pro cover case. I've always wanted one, and this is like blinged out, and I said, you know what, let's give her a go.
Why not? We haven't bought a bunch of garbage in a while, so go for it.
And then last but not least, I got some hoop earrings because I'm a hoop girly. I mainly got it for the middle But
No, in all fairness, she is a hoop fan. She's reliably worn hoops since she started her channel, so she does like the hoops. I will give her that. Weren't you supposed to buy foundation?
they were only $5, so I was like, you know what? This is totally worth it. So that is my haul. That's everything I got. Okay, guys. So I did something that I wouldn't have done a month ago. And
Uh-huh. I remember this part now too.
I just want to share these little things with you because it does show that I am healing. So my ex
Does it though?
would order ramen a lot. That's like one of her favorite things that she would have. And so every time I would think about like, oh, I kind of want ramen, like actual real ramen.
Actual real ramen. Okay. Dial it back there.
Wouldn't do it. There's a lot of things that I stop myself from doing, a lot of things that people probably don't understand, which is fine.
I mean, I know she's being an idiot, and I apologize for calling her that, but I don't have a better word. But maybe not wanting to order a giant bowl of ramen, even a real bowl of ramen. There's like varying kinds of ramen, and they're all legit ramens, by the way. There's Japanese style ramen, there's Korean style ramen. They're different. Anyway, but maybe not eating those things is probably good for you, considering you're trying to lose weight.
But I ordered myself ramen, and I'm telling you guys, it is probably the best ramen I've ever had in my life. I put it in a bowl from my home, obviously, and
Because the bowl it came in wasn't good enough. Actually, if it's like the ramen that I've delivered, they put all of the little pieces in different containers, and then you're supposed to like assemble it when you get home so that the noodles don't get mushy and stuff. But the pho places that deliver are like that too.
I warmed it up just a smidge a little bit because I like it hot. I want to almost burn my tongue. And then I also got some fried pickles. So good.
The hell do you get ramen and fried pickles? And I want fried pickles now, which is exactly why I'm not going to have them.
Did I think of my ex while eating this? Yes. But have I cried? No. Would I?
I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. It's just getting worse. You see your... Boo. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What did I say in the chat? Hashtag healing with ramen. Healing ramen. The healing power of ramen. Ramen's pretty damn good. I will give you that. We've got several ramen places around here that are delicious. Something I would eat for, healing emotional wounds. I don't know about that one. Good food. I don't know about that. What's the best breakup cure on the planet? A bowl of ramen and fried pickles. Oh my god.
I have cried a month ago? Yes. I would have been bawling.
We will know that she's fully healed and completely over it when she gets a seafood boil.
In my soup. So I am making progress. I know a lot of people don't get it, don't understand. And I just feel like it's kind of dumb that I have to even like say that or reiterate that, but we're all just
that it's dumb and no one understands it. I had a thought and it went it's this level of ridiculousness that tells me she's making it up. Because it's beyond relatable. She is trying so hard to be extra and to be special and to be quirky and unique in her breakup that she's crying into her ramen and her fried pickles and then sharing it with the world that she's healing with ramen because she can eat a bowl of ramen without breaking down and sobbing into her soup over her ex. Hey, I dated a guy who was a chef. I didn't cry every time I had a hamburger after we broke up. I'm just saying, the level of extra that this is, and that she has to insist upon it. She wants and needs us to believe that her breakup is this impactful. She's just making up random, weird stuff so that she can drag this out as long as possible. There is no way you're going to convince me of anything otherwise. It's just trolling. This entire video is a 16-minute troll.
Different folks and little things remind me of big memories, and memories that used to make me want to cry. Now they don't.
Do your earbuds make you cry? Every time you have one earbud hanging out of one ear, does that make you cry because Feline bought those for you? Like, did you have to force yourself to get over you seeing the earbuds every morning? How about the Gucci necklace? Every time you look at that, because that was a legit romantic gift. Every time you look at that, did you have to like desensitize yourself in order to wear the day collar so that you didn't break down crying into your day collar? Seriously. It's really ramen brings you to tears. But the expensive iPods and the expensive Gucci necklace, those don't bring you to tears. Christmas brings you to tears because of your ex. But the really, truly expensive gifts that you wanted that she got you, like Legos don't bring you to tears. She bought you a couple Lego kits. So every time you put Legos together, are you having a breakdown? Is that why we haven't seen an update on the Pac-Man Lego? I want an update on the damn Pac-Man Lego.
Twinkie, what was green?
The pesto.
What was green on your...
I call the pesto. I know there's a conspiracy going around that it's the green marker. The green bingo marker. And then somebody else was saying that she actually just drew on Twinkie's face. I don't know about that one. I 100% think it's the pesto.
Your face? Everyone's wondering. What was it?
So everyone was asking, why is my dog turning green? Y'all, it is so dumb. Remember the pesto I had earlier in the day? I am so good about cleaning up my mess.
No, you're not. You never have been. You've shown us that you're not. You've told us that you're not. You left seafood boil out overnight. Twice, at least, that you mentioned. You're constantly leaving dishes. You're not good at cleaning up.
Because I don't like a dirty apartment. That's not who I am. You guys know that. You guys watch my videos. I just don't like a dirty apartment.
You're right. We do watch your videos. Go on.
But when I ate that, I was kind of in a rush, and I actually left my bowl on the coffee table. And while I was gone, Twinkie did get into it. And she's fine, though. She didn't get sick. Her bowel movements are...
Why would she get sick from pesto? There's not a damn thing in pesto that's bad for dogs. I'm trying to think. Unless it was some weird kind of pesto. I mean, the way I know how to make literal actually make pesto, it doesn't have anything in it the dogs can't have. And as far as I know, the dog doesn't have any kind of, like, digestive issues, so I don't think there's any, like, forbidden foods for the dog. So...
normal and everything like that. But thank you guys so much for, like, reaching out and being like, oh my god, is she okay? Because I was literally so confused. And then I found the trash. And I said, oh, my fault, my mistake.
So, did she lick it out of the bowl that you really definitely didn't leave laying around, or did she get in the trash and eat it out of the container that you cooked it in? Or both. Maybe both. Why not both?
I am only human. I'm not a robot. I try my very best to take care of my babies. You guys know they're my literal heart and soul. But anyways, I'm gonna go. I hope that you guys...
My heart and soul, do 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 do, heart and soul. All right, I'll let her finish and then I'll have.
guys did enjoy this vlog, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello.
Um, a lot happened. We got to leave the house. We got to see some of wherever she lives. Eventually, she'll tell us the name of the town. We got to see the corner of the inside of the piercing place. We got to see 2 seconds of her swaying back and forth as she tries to film and carry the stuff that she bought at the store that I can't remember the name of because I actually literally don't care. We got to go to Panda Express again. We got to go to Delta 8. Did we go inside? No, I understand why she probably didn't film inside there. I imagine they probably really don't want you filming inside there. We got to make fun of Mom in the car. We got to point out that Mom is a recovering addict again in the car. We got to push Mom's buttons again in the car. Why her mom hasn't just backhanded her, I don't know. What else did we get to do? Oh, we got to share our thirst traps while telling everybody how good we looked. What else? What else? What else? We got to dress up like Cyndi Lauper. We got to discuss all of the new perfumes that we have purchased. We got to see that she basically bathes in it. It was way too much perfume. It's like squirt, squirt, squirt. That's how I was told to put perfume on. That's why I buy body spray. That's the one that you can just like keep spraying, I guess. Well, I mean, there's a point where that's too much too, but my other point is that was way too much perfume. I mean, we did a lot more in this video than we've done in any of the other videos prior, so maybe it's a good sign. Maybe she's getting comfortable being out in public and filming herself out in public, and, you know, she's coming up with these fantasies of being met in public by her adoring fans and that kind of a thing. So maybe as she continues to live here and, you know, maybe next year, because we're so close to the end of the year, but maybe next year, you know, we're going to see more of the town. Maybe we're going to see the mall, the actual interior of the mall for more than 3 seconds. You know, maybe the longer we're here, the more comfortable we'll get and the more the audience will get to see. Because she does appear to be going out fairly regularly. So things I did notice, we didn't get to watch her feed herself in this video. She wasn't drunk at any point that I can tell in this video, but she did kind of like show off the Delta stuff as if it were some kind of like first place prize. But to each their own. I don't have anything against people doing that, by the way. I don't have an opinion one way or the other. It's just with Amber, everything has to be so displayed and showcased that it gets I don't know if overwhelming is the word I want, but I don't want tedious either, but it's something in the middle there. There's a word or set of words in there somewhere that kind of describes that better. But with Amber, everything she does is a performance, including buying the Delta and showing it off and making sure that we saw how cute the little vape was, and then being oh so perplexed at whatever the Delta 8, whatever the Delta water was, you know, oh, I'm never going to put that in my mouth. You know, sure, Jan. You know, if it is a refill, I hope she doesn't, because it's my understanding that's really concentrated. I feel like that's going to be really bad. Who knows? But that's kind of the point. Like, I don't really have anything against people having drinks. I don't have problems with people going to the casino. I don't have problems with people doing Delta. I don't have a care in the world about any of it. You know, just don't do it and drive. But with Amber, it has to be so upfront and so forward. It's like she's constantly telling us, like literally with her words, telling us, I'm so quirky. It's the same kind of thing. Like, she has to constantly be reminding us that she's hip and cool and in with the in crowd, and look at me, I'm using this cute little thing to do my little Delta stuff with, and I don't know what this little bottle of stuff is. Kind of shit. You know, every guy wants me. He just gave this to me for free. Okay, sounds like spend enough money for him to give you a free sample. You know, that's all it was. You know, I'm so famous. People recognize me when I go to get my nose pierced. Sure they do. And OMG, it happens to be the best friend of the girl that I'm talking to on Instagram. Wow. It's that kind of stuff. It's just, it's so fake. It's so fake. It's so performative. It's so obviously trolling. Did these things really happen in real life to Amber? Maybe some of it. Do I think she embellishes? Yes. Do I think she straight makes things up? Yes. Am I going to sit here and analyze this video enough to look at her body language on any of it? No, because I just don't feel like it. But I think going forward from this video, I'm probably going to start getting back into that, because her fantasy life is starting to compound. And I feel like the longer she's by herself like this, the more she's going to start, if not embellishing her everyday life, she's going to start making it up. And it's going to be interesting to see what parts of her life she's fabricating and what parts of her life are embellished, I guess. I don't have a better word for that right now. Overblown. So yeah, going forward, we're going to spend a little bit more time looking at her body language and stuff, just because I'm curious personally. So if you don't like that kind of stuff, warning. All right, if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave a nose down in the comment section. You knew that one was coming. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think she's making it up? Do you think, I don't know, do you think she's making it up? I'm starting to lean towards yes. The pesto green marker Twinkie conspiracy Twinkie gate. Well, that makes it sound like she's eating a Twinkie. Twinkie Stargate 2023. I don't know, weigh in on that one. I know there's a lot of people who are very adamant that it was the green marker. I'm of the pesto. I'm team pesto over here. So, oh, and yes, and the healing powers of ramen. Let me know if your life, if something major in your life has been magically healed after you ate a bowl of ramen and fried pickles. So, go ahead and leave a nose down in the comments section. Feel free to answer any of my random questions. Leave me a comment down below. Or I guess I should say, hi Amber sock account. I actually feel kind of special that you went out of your way to create a sock account just for my channel. But, yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. Thank you everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up. And I will see everybody in the next one. Bye!